Hey all, Board Game Rancher, where you'll find everything solo, tabletop, gaming, and more. Welcome back. Here's part 2 of Splice and Dice, an expansion for Too Many Bones. I'm using some of the new characters here, Dart and the Lab Rats. Let's get after it. And I shall say it again. This isn't really a tutorial or a how to play. This is just me having some fun, trying to show off a little bit this awesome game of Too Many Bones. It might be a lesson on more how not to play Too Many Bones. If you find anything, please note it down below appropriately, and we'll let that be a lesson on how not to play Too Many Bones. But I love this game with a feather, and I'm ready to do some battle. We got our tyrant here getting built up slowly but surely, but we have yet to, in part 1, we didn't even experience a single battle. And Dart here is going to be coming into her battle with 1 less defense die because of an encounter. But I'm all geared up, ready for a fight. Hope you are too. We're at day 3. We are now moving into day 4. We shall scoochy scooch that. And then we're going to do what we need to do again as far as a new little step here. When you're playing with the Build a Tyrant mode, is you grab some dice that you're going to be doing some splice action with. There we go. Ooh, I never like seeing. I think there's only 1 with this. This gives the tyrant a tyrant die, but I'm going to be rolling these. See how we go. And of course, see, I jinxed myself by saying something. See, only 1. Oh no, there's 2 spots. Okay. Anyway, so this is going to give the. This is going to splice no matter what. It's going to give the tyrant that we're going to have to fight at the end some skills that are not going to be fun to deal with. So where would we want to put that? Well, again, so okay, here we go. These guys, this one, not likely again to come up against a baddie that's going to have spawn more baddies. So I'm not too, I don't really know where that's, we'll just leave that off the side for now. We want to work, okay, so it's only got 1, no matter what, no matter where I put this, it's likely going to have 2 baddies on either side of it that are going to splice and give the baddie more defense die to roll. But knowing that this decoy that I scouted doesn't have any defense die, I'm going to put that here. And we'll hope for the best there. And of course, it just matters what we kill first is going to go in these. So I don't know. I know that goblin firecaster is going to show up somewhere in here and might be sooner than later. Then, well, let's see. And then this is, it's going to happen. I'm just going to put this down here for now. Skills. I'd like it. You know what? I'd changed my mind. I'd rather, I have a feeling I'm going to kill lesser baddies first. So I'm going to put that skill die there. Then I'm going to put this here. And then this is going to go here. I'm not too worried about that. Either way, that is how we're going to start off with the splicing. Now we're going to go into the day's encounter. We got ourselves tipsy-turvy here. If you want to read that, go for it. That's a 40 days in Daylore expansion encounter right there. I'm going to flip it over. I'm not too familiar with this one. All right. We're going to leave this troll camp black and brew or leave. Just leave. Well, either one's going to be a battle. We'll have to add Tipsy the troll, 1-point baddie. So we're going to have baddie points. Baddie points include as many trolls as possible. Well, party of 1 and 2. Add 5-point baddies. Oh my gosh. So this will allow me to progress an extra day. I haven't missed out. I haven't failed any encounters, so I'm not in too much of a hurry there. This would give me that. However, here, this just looks like, oh, let's see here, baddie points. So we'll have to add 5 points to, it's day 4 times 2, that's 8. That would be 13. So there'd be 2 5-point baddies and 3 1-point baddies. Or I could leave, just leave, add Tipsy. It'd be 8 plus 1, basically. So 9. I like this better. I think I'm going to do this instead. Excuse me. And we'll get that and that. So we'd still get some loot. And that. And so yeah, we're just going to leave. We're just going to leave. Other creatures have taken interest in these trolls' illustrious music careers. And let's build this baddie stack. So 5, 6, 7, 8. We have to add Tipsy the Troll, a 1-point baddie. So that might take me a little bit to find, but let's see here. First, I'll do a... well, yeah. I'm going to have to probably do some searching. I'll be right back. Okay, I found Tipsy. And added Tipsy to the bottom of the 5, 6, 7, 8 point baddie stack I got going on here because I'm day 4 times 2 Gearlocs I'm playing with. We got a roll, actually. Where is... I didn't have... Dart comes with Horde, or Boar, who's going to have just 1 health to start with. A little bit of a bummer, but that's all right. So there's Board. We put... She can choose to ride Board or not. There's that. Now, let's go ahead and set up these baddies here. Again, anything but beasts, more or less. So, Mischievous, Signaling, Goblin, Sapper. Those are never fun. Let's take all your defense stuff. So we got 5 health. You're going to go there. We got a dex of 4. We are in round 1. Thank you very much. And in the blue lane. And we knew this one was coming. A Decoying, Engulfing Goblin Firecaster. I'll have to look up Decoy because I think of it when it dies. Like we can't attack anything. Oh, that could be a real pain in the butt. I'll have to look at that. That's ranged though. 1 health, just 1 little health. So very easy to kill. And that engulfing, a lot of times we can use that to our advantage because it can do damage to those baddies around us, adjacent to it when it hits us. So that is potentially a good thing. We got another Inia 4 in the purple lane, ranged. Another one. Okay. Oh, a troll. All right. This is kind of all about trolls. Careless they are. And that's going to be melee with 4 health. And 3 initiative. Shaboop. Go. And then secreting poisonous bog ribbits. Ranged. Initiative of 3. Green lane. Okay. Well, 2 melee, 2 ranged. We've got Tipsy the Troll here in the background. And ready to come out. Let's go ahead and roll our initiative for our Gearlocs here. Well, that was nice. That is a nice... We've been waiting for this fight. We are amped. So we rolled our highest initiatives. That was fantastic. So let's see here. Yeah. So we got some choices. Well, so first of all, you have to pay attention when you're putting out these lab rats because most of them are melee. But Flan up there is ranged, so she's not here. So these are gonna, and I can decide. Well, I'm supposed to decide before battle. I think I was supposed to, before I did all that stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna start off with Gerbil here, and to go out, she's gonna gain a bone each time a baddie is defeated. So that's pretty big because if I can get 4 bones, I can trade them in and find another lab rat that can fight right away, which would be flipping awesome. So, but she has to be melee. We'll go ahead and put her. She's going to get to go first. Oh, let's see here. And then now you have to pay attention a little bit because whatever you kill in order goes into tank 1 to tank 2, 3, 4, and so on. And if there's any left, they just nothing else go. But if you kill a strong one to begin with, you want to watch and see, you know, what might splice out of that. Mischief too. Oh, that would be terrible. That is a terrible skill to have for a tyrant. Always taking away your defense die. So we really like to avoid that. But hits for 3. That's not fun either. So maybe we'll have, we'll go here and we'll take out and give this guy his health. Poor little secreting fella. There we go. There's your health. So maybe, well, I think we might as well just start wearing away. We'll have Dart, because she's ranged, start taking those guys. We'll start wearing this guy out. I'm thinking we're going to be killing some of these guys first anyway. Decoy 2. What is decoy? Okay, there I found it. Now looking for this, yeah, my Splice and Dice mass reference sheet. This has double-sided, all the skills that these guys can have, all the skills, and very handy reference sheet. So decoy, yeah, is just, it's a newer ability, and basically we have to attack this decoy until it's dead. And we can't attack other baddies until that's happened. But anyway, very nice is this reference sheet. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead now. We could set him out, and we can either start a stride board and use some extra free movement with that, or we can use him as kind of as a decoy, because board is part mech, so is immune to poison and stuff like that. So that comes in handy when you have a secreting poisonous bog ribbits that's going to ranged the weakest, would try to poison board, would be unable to. This is going to attack the weakest as well. Purple goes there, and green's going at the end. So he might even be dead by then, so that's not going to be too great. And so, let's see here. So this guy would be attacking for 1 and would probably kill board. If board had started with a little more health, that would have been nice. Didn't happen that way, so we're going to go ahead and just be riding board there. Allow us to zip in on these, or zip in, no, zip in where? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter too much. So she'll start here for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what Gerbil here can start doing. We've got a reinforced buckler. Add 1 defense die to roll each turn. Ooh, that is nice. So, well then, we'll go ahead and put a die there, so I try not to forget that. Each turn, not restricted by defense stat, and does not cost dex. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That's why it's heavy. It's a big thing right there. So I can roll this. I get 3 dex. She's right there. We want to get after this guy and start knocking him down. He hits too hard. So let's go for it. Let's go ahead and roll. We get this one. We get another one too if we wanted. We can roll 3 dice. So, and we have up to 2 attack dice. So let's see here. 2 attack. And we'll go ahead and just count on a reinforced buckler, hopefully to give us some defense. And let's go ahead and, ooh, maybe we want to do these. So these skills are pretty interesting. It's on the back side here. Good reference, reverberator. After a baddie attacks, you may deal a number of damage back to that baddie for each defense die removed. But I don't have any defense die, and there's no guarantee, so I'm just going to go ahead with rolling this to hopefully add to my attack. Plus, I can use it. I specialize in purple. I specialize in as a biotechnician in using this kind of skill, so I wouldn't have to exhaust it. So all right, here we go. 4 dice. We are attacking this mischievous goblin sapper. Let's see how we do. That's pretty good. We get to put this in our defense active. We hit for 1, 2. This allows, if we have a successful attack, it allows us to do 1 more damage. That is right there. It's a pulse emitter. Add number of damage to a successfully rolled attack die. So kablamos, we hit this guy for 3. That is quite nice. So we'll set that guy right there. And then normally, again, this would exhaust. Just set it off to the side. But because it's what we specialize in, we get to put it right back. How about that? Love it. We'll set this, reset that there. That was our first turn, and we gain a bone. I just got to remember these little doohickeys there. Okay, over to Dart. Dart now has a dex of 4. Has to roll 1 less defense die if she decides. Oh my gosh, and she could kill that guy. Oh, but then we'd give our tyrant mischief 2 essentially. Oh man, well, mischief 2 and signal. It would get both of those skills. But chances are, I mean, I'm not going to survive long if I don't kill that guy. And to have to wait till it gets to tank 3 to avoid that skill, well, then it would get, well, it's going to get that anyway. So, man, it would be lovely to wait. Can she withstand a couple hits? I think we're going to have to take the chance. We're going to try and kill 2 others before that goblin sapper. Could be a big mistake. But I can roll 1 defense die. And let's see here. Not too afraid of this careless troll youngin. I don't like this guy. He secretes, so if we were adjacent and hit him, it would get another poison on us. But this is going to give us poison on the weakest. So we're going to try and take that guy out. Well, this guy's the easiest so to take out. But then it would be a decoy. I don't really want to have to do a decoy and engulf. Let's see here. What do we got? 5. She's got 4. So we're not going to be able to use our engulf. Well, we could. So here's the plan. We're going to move. So when you're riding on board, you get 2 free movements. So I'm going to zip on up here. That way I can take advantage of this engulf. But now if I hit this guy and I'm adjacent, it's going to secrete. But I can only get one or the other poison. It's just going to be poison 1 no matter what. So that's not too bad. So we're going to go ahead. We can roll an attack die up to 2. But Dart can only do 1 attack die per. Actually can pick multiple targets. That's an interesting thing about Dart. And then I think, though, we're going to throw a little tetanus on this guy as well. So we can roll 4 dice. And so I'm going to roll and see how we do with the... we can roll this separately. You don't have to roll. So yeah. All right. So we got a little defense. That's nice. Now I'm going to roll this at that bog ribbits right there. So we're going to do that. We're going to hit it for 2, which is nice. Unfortunately, we did not. We have to use this bone here. So that's going to go there. And we used this to basically try and throw a toxin at this bog ribbits, which it's already it's already used to toxin. It kind of shrugs it off, and we have to exhaust that dice. So that's whenever you use her darts to throw anything, any skill dice that are in these 3 columns, you have to exhaust that attack die for the time being. Now I only have 1 attack die. That's the way Dart works. So usually, originally I thought you had to exhaust it no matter what, but it's only when you use a die to throw one of her skills at. These are I keep calling them, what are they? They're called agents. Yep. So whenever you're trying to throw agents at a target, you have to exhaust the attack die that you used. So I still got 1 attack die. What am I going to do? The only thing I'm going to throw this at. So that was a good hit. I mean, that was a heck of a dart there. And in doing that, it's going to secrete poison because I'm adjacent. So I'm going to get 1 poison on me. There we go. And then this last one, do we want to just take this guy out, or do we want to keep working on him before? Well, I don't know. We might get. No, we're going to take this guy. We're going to try. No, we want that engulf to kill that. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to go after this mischievous goblin sapper. We got a bone. All right, that's fine. So, but with 2 bones now, I can bide my time. So I'm going to use the bow. So biding my time means I just get to add a bone. Don't even spend a bone to add a bone. You just add a bone. Very nice. And that is going to be Dart's turn. She is done. Now we're going to go on over to this mischievous signaling cell. It's going to signal 1. So we're going to have to come up here and grab another baddie. Put that on the bottom. Then mischievous. Well, let's see what's going to attack. The weakest adjacent. So it's going to remove up to 2 dice in the active slot. So it's a bummer. Removes that. And now it's going to roll for 3 attack. So now what we do. Okay, so it's a miss, 2 damage. Dribble takes 2 damage. It's not too bad. And that goblin sapper stays right there. Blue has gone. Now it's purple's turn. So this goblin firecaster, decoying, engulfing, so it's going to go after the weakest. She is at 5. Now this is at 3, so this is now the weakest. Okay, so this is not too bad. It's going to roll 1 die on her. Gets 1 hit. And now is going to engulf. So that is going to, anything adjacent is also going to take another, possibly a damage. Ah, misses. This guy's dodgy. So that is now, that turn is gone. Purple's done. Yellow now is going to move down. Is going to roll an attack and a defense. Misses with its attack and is careless. Smashes himself in the nose. Not the brightest, these troll youngins, but does throw up a little defense there. Okay, on to green. Green is a secreting poisonous, so Bog Ribbits now is going to throw a poison on the weakest, which is now Gerbil. So Gerbil here goes boink, get the poison on her. We are done with round. So nobody comes on, everybody's still out. So we're going to go on to round 2. All right, going after round 2. We've got Gerbil. We're going to be tagging out Gerbil this time, and you'll see how that's done. At the end of her turn, if I remember. Poison 1. So she takes poison. So she's down to 1 health. She's going to die. She's going to die. So to try and remind myself to tag, you're supposed to do this at the end of the round, but you'd flip this over saying, okay, I'm going to be tagging her out. I'm going to definitely be tagging her out here. So I'm going to flip that over now. And at the end of this round, she'll get swapped out for Helix. Dead or alive, she'll get swapped out for Helix. If she just dies before you tap out, then you've lost your ability, the chance you had to bring in Helix. So she's got to be alive when she taps out, which by the end of her turn. So anyway, now she's going to go. So this is, again, oh man, I mean, I really want to kill this guy because he hits for 3. But that's where the beauty in this Build a Tyrant mode. I love how this adds another layer of complexity, because I would go about this battle differently, but I really do not want my Tyrant to have Mischief 2 and Signal 1. Terrible. Compared to if I can kill one of these two, and so they'd end up in these tanks, then I'd get to pick, because they're both level 1s. You just pick one of those to place in the skills. I really want this Goblin Firecaster. Decoy 2, I don't think would really affect me, because when you kill a Tyrant, you win anyway. So it wouldn't be bad if the Tyrant had that. And Engulf is awesome. You can totally use that to your advantage to do damage around you. So yeah, I mean, I really, but I can't have this. You always have to take, when you splice, you have to take the highest level baddie in the tank on it. So I need to kill these guys. So, all right. So here's the plan. Then I get to roll this for free. My Reinforced Buckler. I think I'm going to roll another defense die, just for the heck of it. Because if she doesn't die, that's fine. She still has to tap out. And then what? Do we want to move her for any reason? I don't think so. Let's just go ahead and attack for 2. We don't have to use the attack die. I mean, I just want to at least knock 1 off this guy. Yeah, right. So this is free. Roll that. Okay. Then we're going to roll these 3 die. That's our target there, that Goblin Sapper. Okay, so we took 1 off, which is excellent. We get this bone. That allows us to swipe left. That's pretty awesome. This is another. I like that. I think we can still do that. And then, yeah, this is our hit. Okay, so she did quite well. Swipe left. Deal 1 true damage to an adjacent baddie. That's not too bad. I could kill him right away. But again, do not want to do that. But I could. But because of the nature of this game, you're going to make some different choices. And when she taps out, then instead he'd gain 2 bones. Well, let's just go ahead. We're gonna use this bone here to swipe left and do 1 true damage to this careless troll youngin. Okay. She is gone. Now it is Dart's turn. Dart is going to take a poison damage. And now Dart moved up here thinking, using Gulf to advantage, but really it's just warming up Board's legs, get him running around, got to get that hog of ours some exercise, keep him trim. It's one badass looking pet we got there. Anyway, so, well, do we want to stay there? Not necessarily. We kind of maybe want to move back to get away from this guy. So, eventually. So, yeah. So, again, we're going to take advantage of Horde. The fact that we can move for 2 spaces for free. Then, we've got 1 defense die. We can only have up to 1 for this battle because of our penalty. But we've got a nice start here. So I'm thinking we definitely want to take this guy out. We want to take this guy out second because he's a decoy. We wouldn't be able to attack anything until we get rid of that. But I want these 2. So this first, then this guy. So I've only got 1 dart though. Oh, that's a big bummer. But you know what? If I stayed put, if I stayed closer to here, I could do that. Because I could go into the danger zone. So maybe I'll stay here. No, because if I hit that guy, he's gonna, so yeah, I'm just gonna move right here. I'm gonna move right there, 1 free movement. Then I've got 4 decks still left. I can't roll any more defense die. So all I have left is basically 1 dart, because my 1 was exhausted. And then this move a wound, so I can put this here. Man. But I don't really want to use that yet because I'm going to be using this dart on a guy that's not going to move. So let's see if we can take out this bog rivets. And maybe we'll just re-roll this, you know, for the heck of it. Let's just see if we can get a better than 1 or increase our bones. So we're going after the secreting poisonous bog rivets. Whoa, smashed him for 2. That is excellent. So this guy is dead. And we still maintain the 1 armor. That was effective. Now we just want to kill that guy. Ooh, you know what I could do? Ooh, this is good. This is really good. So I think that I'm going to use my danger zone backup plan here because I can take out this guy and this guy in 1 shot. And then I've just got some level 1 guys that I'm going to have to. So we're going to go into the danger zone and we can get our 1 attack die back as well. So yeah, using this bone. So we're going to spend 1. This gets exhausted. We're going to take, I think if she's already got bored, it always gets to ride board into the danger zone. Dart may go dangerous by using her danger. When Dart goes dangerous, flip her mat. If board die is not already in a lock slot, okay, yeah. So he's already in a lock slot. So stays with the health of 1. We get this mat was made especially to be able to be flipped over and not fling the dice all over. Check that out. Then you just sort of go like this and this and this and this and this. Then she goes on a rampage 2 times. So she's going to spend 1. She gets to move up to 2 spaces, which she will do. So she's going to go, wait, see her, where is this die? And if we can end up here, which isn't going to work out, but if we could end up here, we could get this die back. But because this is representative, so 4 is basically right there. And I couldn't even make it if I wanted to. So anyway, but my whole goal here is after you've moved 2 spaces, you can do 1 true damage to any adjacent baddie when you're on this rampage. I'm going to do true damage to this. And now, first, wait. Oh yeah. So when I killed this guy, this was supposed to go into tank 1. There we go, secreting poisonous bog rivets. This goblin will go into tank 2. Perfect, that's just what I wanted. Now, however, the goblin has decoy too, so we have to get, I think it's this. I think it's that. And 2, because it's decoy 2, it gets 2 health, so that's going to pop up here. But I can't attack. So decoy says I can't attack. When defeated players do Gearloc may not attack baddies. So I'm not attacking though. she's on a rampage and she just gets to deal true damage, I believe. Double checking on that. After movement deals 1 true damage to adjacent. Yep. So there, that was her first rampage. Now she exhausts this die and gets to move 2. So let's see here. I think we'll slide this decoy down because we can also displace things. I think I can do that. And then she's going to move here and going to deal. She's not attacking. Otherwise, she'd have to attack him, but not attacking, just dealing 1 true damage. That is going to take out this Goblin Sapper. Most excellent. This Goblin Sapper goes into tank 3. No shields. So, they were going to get a skill die anyway, but that's perfect. That's just what I was kind of going for as far as not allowing that splice to be maximized. There I am. I've used that, so she is done. She now flips over. She cannot go into the danger zone 2 times in one battle, so that's it. She can only do that once. After each move there, I could have exhausted an attack die. So I only had 1 attack die exhausted, and if she'd made it to here, she could have unexhausted this, but she didn't. So she's back to having 2 attack die now. And she still gets all this stuff. That's all there. That's all there. She is now done with her turn. And that worked out beautifully. Yellow gets to go. So this careless youngin now, after watching all the craziness over here, is just going to try to finish off Gerbil. Rolls a 1, but that's going to take off 1 of the armor. And we are at the end of round 2.